Today, we're gonna make a little kitchen chaos, and we are gonna make a bunch of different hot chocolates in the search to try and find our new favorite. Let's get started. First up, we're making peppermint hot chocolate.
In a pan, warm up about a cup of whole milk and a splash of cream. Then, melt together about a handful of chocolate chips and a scoop of cocoa powder. Add a pinch of sugar, a dash of vanilla extract, and a very small amount of peppermint extract. We're also crashing up some candy canes to melt into the hot chocolate, and a little bit more for garnish.
This is our peppermint hot chocolate. Let's see how it tastes. We got anything? It's tasty if you like peppermint. If you don't, you probably won't like it. I think the peppermint extract adds kind of that mentholy kind of cooling sensation you get, whereas the candy canes add the actual like pepperminty flavor. I'd probably do a little more of the candy cane. Otherwise, I think it's tasty. I would give this a 4.2 out of 5. I like it. It's very good.
Up next, we're making a chai hot chocolate. Our first step here is to warm up some milk and steep a bag of chai in it for about 10 minutes. Next, we're gonna add additional chai-inspired spices like star anise, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom. Then, go ahead and add a shot of espresso, a little bit of cocoa powder, handful of chocolate chips, a dash of vanilla extract, and finally, a little drizzle of honey to give it a little sweetness. Incorporate and melt all these ingredients together, serve in a mug, garnish with whipped cream if you choose, and a little star anise and some cinnamon. Let's see how it tastes.
That's like a hug. It's definitely not one note. You taste the chocolate, but then you taste all of those really beautiful warm spices as well. We added some espresso to this too. Coffee actually intensifies the flavor of chocolate. So if you're making something like chocolate brownies or chocolate cake, if you add a little bit of like coffee or espresso, it's actually gonna intensify that chocolate flavor. So I think that's what it does in here. This is close to a 5 for me. I think that's like a 4.8. Might be a 5. This one's very tasty. Yeah.
Next, we have a white chocolate hot chocolate. Per usual, we're starting off by warming up some milk. We're then adding some sugar, vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. Next, toss in as much white chocolate as you'd like. Mix all of that together and continue to mix to avoid burning your mixture. Serve and top with whipped cream and a marshmallow if you want. Let's see how it tastes.
All right, I don't wanna. White chocolate tends to be quite sweet, so we'll see. I burned my tongue. That pretty much just tastes like straight up white chocolate. Melted, hot white chocolate. That's what that tastes like. Not a whole lot of balance. It's just kind of one note, and it's just sweet. I'm gonna give that a 1.
Our next hot chocolate, we're trying to make a spicy Mexican hot chocolate. To begin, warm up some milk in a small pot. Assemble your spices and add a teaspoon of cinnamon, a pinch or 2 of nutmeg, a dash of chili powder, and a dash of cayenne. Next, add a bunch of cocoa powder. You'll need a lot more than some of the other recipes that we've tried so far, because this is the only chocolate base that we're using for this one. Add a dash of vanilla extract and a few spoonfuls of sugar. Remember, the cocoa powder does not have a lot of sweetness to it. Incorporate this all together until the mixture becomes thick. Serve it in a mug, top with whipped cream, a cinnamon stick, and some grated chocolate if you want. Let's see how it tastes.
Oh, she did. That's tasty. It's very thick, which I know it's supposed to be that way. It's more of a drinking chocolate than it is like a traditional like Western hot chocolate. So this is supposed to be a little thicker, quite rich, not too spicy, just nice little heat that you get kind of back here a little bit. It's like a 4.5. It warms you, not just temperature, but in your soul.
Our last hot chocolate is a salted caramel hot chocolate. To get started, you need to warm up some milk in a pan. Add your chocolate and a small amount of cocoa powder. Then, add your caramel sauce, really, however much you want. Add a pinch of salt, then mix and melt everything together. Serve in a mug, top with whipped cream and a drizzle of caramel if you want, and that's it. Let's see how it tastes.
That's tasty. You can taste, I don't want to say saltiness, but you can taste that nice kind of salted caramel notes, and it's nicely balanced. It's not overly sweet, which is great, but I think you probably can balance it out more with adding a little more caramel, so that comes through a little more, and then a little more of a pinch of salt to really bring it full circle, if you will. Say it's like a 4. It's good. It's just, I like other things better. So how do these stack up against each other as well as against traditional hot chocolate? Personally, my opinion, the spicy Mexican hot chocolate and the chai hot chocolate to me were the best. Beautiful depths of flavor. I think that they were pretty close to a 5 out of 5 for me. And compared to traditional hot chocolate, I liked those better. The white chocolate hot chocolate was coming in dead last for me, personal opinion. And then from there, I think it was probably the caramel hot chocolate after that. And then the peppermint was good. It was good. But I have to say the chai and the Mexican hot chocolate just kind of bumped it out a little bit. Those are my rankings of our 5 hot chocolates for today. Would love for you all to try them and let us know what you think.